The concept of love marriage is very interesting, and a lot of young people would definitely love to listen to it. In fact, I'm not against love marriage, but I want to tell you which one is the best one. A lot of young people, when they are 16 or 17 years, they fall in love, and by the time they reach 20, they break up and they go into all kinds of problems. So I would like to explain to you what is the right way and how you can enjoy your life in the godly way. That's my main reason I want to discuss with this topic. Now, before you actually go into the concept of love marriage, you should understand the two words clearly. One is love, the other one is marriage. A lot of people don't understand these two words, but they want to enter into this concept called love marriage. Now, as you know that as human beings, we all have the desire to be loved and to love. But a lot of people think that love is only one word, only one concept all over. In fact, it is not. When you are born, you have love towards parents. And when you growing up as young people, you have love towards your friends. But the time you reach teenage and all, you have this strange love towards the other gender. And then as you grow up, you have the emptiness, and it has to be filled up by the love of God. So these are the four kinds of loves that are existing. But we almost think that everywhere love is only one thing, and the love is between two different genders. So you have to understand this. But if you can experience the love of God, which is the agape love, then all other loves, they fall in place. So to understand love, you need to experience God's love. That's where you have to begin. So if you have that God's love, then the marriage, the concept of marriage, it falls in right place. So if you're not having that godly love, I would suggest you begin there. And then let's come to the second concept called marriage. Now, as I told you, marriage is honorable in all, and it's a very important concept. It is the divine institution. God ordained it. So we have to use godly principles. Marriage is between two individuals who decide to walk till the end of their life. So they must be compatible. A lot of people fall in love because of externals, because a person is beautiful, because a person is extravagant, because a person drives a vehicle in a particular way, or because of some styles, but they don't live forever. The most important thing is the inside vision, the burden, the character. That's most important. So you have to look for that compatibility. So if you're too young, probably you may not be in a position to take the right decision. You fall in love, but with a wrong person, and afterwards you have to regret lifelong. Therefore, what I would suggest is you first begin with yourself. What kind of person I am, where I have to go ahead, and then you think of the person who can walk with you. And if you can find the right person, and if your age is right, then it would be wonderful. Before I conclude, I want to give you one example, where the example which I got from the chat room. I was chatting with a guy, and that guy asked me this question: is it wrong to have a love marriage? I said it's nothing. And then he said, I'm in love with a girl. And then I asked him this question: what are you doing? He said, I'm doing my engineering second year. And then I asked him this question: when you want to actually marry? He said, it's after 7 years. Then I said, it's wonderful. And I just asked him this question: if you are given a question like this, what vehicle you want to drive after 7 years, what would be your answer? He said like this: how can I decide now? At that time, whatever is the best, I would like to go ahead. I said, any vehicle you can use for 5, 6 years, maybe 10 years, after that you get rid of it. But even that vehicle, you don't want to decide now. But regarding marriage, whom you want to marry after 7 years, you want to decide now. And that person, you cannot throw it away, throw the person away. You have to live forever. How can you take such a decision? Then he suddenly decided, yes, it's a wrong decision. My friends, I'm saying, be careful when you are taking a decision regarding marriage, because afterwards you may think, well, I made a wrong choice. So before you do that, try to understand those two concepts. Love comes from God, and marriage is ordained by God, and you have to look for compatibility.